running backwards. There you go. Yes, sir. Go.
What's up, guys? This weekend I was up in Toronto and I competed at the ADCC Open, so let's get right into it. Here is my first match. Alright, so right here at the beginning, you know, my opponent and I, we bump hands and we spent a good chunk of the match just, you know, grip fighting, looking to establish some stuff. And nothing really happened until this. My opponent tried to hit me with a hip throw, and I mean, it kind of worked, but I kind of avoided it. One thing that was interesting about this is my opponent and I both instinctively stopped to allow us to, you know, get back onto the map, and we were sort of called out by one of the organizers. At the previous Open I went to, I thought that they stopped the action when you went up the maps, but now it seems like they're going, you know, full-blown ADCC even at the Opens, which I don't know how I feel about that. You know, I'm just a hobbyist. Grappling on cement is not particularly attractive to me, but alas, not my choice. Anyway, back to the match. The match goes on. I ended up landing this takedown that's coming up here in a second. But unfortunately, that was before the second half of the match, so that, you know, doesn't count as points in ADCC rules. So we kept going, and the match just ended, and therefore we went to overtime. And I was exhausted, man. My cardio is bunk. Yeah, that needs some work. I feel like I'm always working on it, but I feel like it always sucks. So. Yeah, let's keep that work going, shall we? Then, right at the start of overtime, I ended up landing this takedown. I controlled him for a bit on the ground. Later in overtime, I landed this sweep, and I won the match on points. So that was the first match. And then the second match didn't go so well. I ended up facing a pretty good purple belt, and he popped my ankle with a heel hook pretty quick. So that was that. Some takeaways from this tournament for me is I need to work on my leg lock, specifically my leg lock defense, and that makes sense because my last three losses in competition, well, sorry, 3 of my last 4 losses in competition have come via leg lock. There's this heel hook, which you can't really see that well because the video's choppy, but this was at the previous ADCC Open that I went to in Vancouver, and then I got absolutely obliterated by this knee bar at a Grappling Industries a few months back. So, yeah, you know, I really think at this point my lack of leg lock knowledge is really just a disservice. I'm really just doing a disservice to my health with that. So that's definitely an area where I need to improve. And that was it for my tournament, but I was lucky enough to go up there with some teammates here from Tecumseh Jiu Jitsu, members of the Detroit Jiu Jitsu Syndicate. So without further ado, here are some of their highlights.
Beautiful!
Yes. Walk those legs up. Walk those legs. Okay, Trent, 24 seconds.